Hello, today we're going to use the model 1000 VL10 chart reading planimeter to figure out the reading on this chart. First thing we're going to do is we're going to set up the L10 so that we can start to read the chart. So first thing we do is we look at the setup instructions here, and it says we'll put the tracer arm of the cursor on the curve of the chart, and we'll start it at midnight. So here's the midnight line on the chart. Focus on that a little better. And we'll set the vernier to 0. Look, we got 9 on there. Okay. And we got her on 0. We'll set this to midnight. Check our 0 setting again. Okay, we're exactly there. And now we'll trace around the chart in a clockwise around the curve. So after we reach midnight, we stop, and then we can read our scale. So what do we have here? Let's read the scale. Okay, what we have is first significant digit is 7. Reading on the big scale there. The second significant digit is 8, reading on the left side wheel. The next significant digit, as we count the lines up from the last number red, and I see, looks like 7. And then the next number, the fourth significant digit, is read by lining up the vernier scale with the other scale. So looks like about 4. So we have 7, 8, or 7, 7, 7, 8, and then count the lines up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 7, and then 4. 7, 8, 7, 4. Now, did this 3 times before, and my average out of 3 measurements was 7, 8, 7, 7. So it's pretty close. So now we're going to input that value into our formula, which is right here. And there's two basic formulas for this type of scale. The type of scale we're using has a curved line, and there's a scale for a straight line type of chart. To do the straight line type of chart, we plug in our value. And we can go down here to look at what all these things mean. Here's our formula. So our average is equal to PO is the outer circle reading, which is 100. PI is the inner circle reading, which is 0. RO is the radius outside diameter, minus the radius inside diameter, times our reading, which is the RPU, and times the constant, which is given to us by the calibration of the instrument, times the total time of the chart divided by the amount of time we want to measure. So in this case, this was a 24-hour chart. We measured the whole day, so it would be 24 divided by 24. And then minus the inner radius of the chart. And then at the end of the formula is the chart reading of the inner circle, which would be 0, because we have 0 as the starting value of the chart. So, after we plug in all those things, then we get 43.32 is the value of the average of this line on the chart. This gives us the average of this line on this chart according to this formula. Now there's going to be a little bit of an error because this curved line isn't the actual, it doesn't fit into the formula perfectly, so it gives us an error. So to account for that, we have another formula which takes into account that curvature of that particular line. So when we put in all our values to that formula, we come out with a little bit different answer, 48.5, so about 5 off of the original measurement. And that's how you read a Lasico 1000V mechanical chart reading planimeter.